Hey y'all, good morning. So, as you know, I am here in Usha Village. This is day one. So, for the first week, we are going to be, this first 7 days, we're going to go over the 7 spiritual laws of success. So, today is day one, and we're going to be looking at the law of pure potentiality. And yes, this is a beautiful place, it's a beautiful background. We might take a tour later, but we're focusing in and we're focusing on ourselves and we're continuing to grow. I promised you guys I would take you on this journey with me, and we are on this journey and we are together. Y'all are going to have breakfast with me while we discuss the law of pure potentiality. Or as it's better described as the law of oneness is what I call it, but what other people call it is the law of pure consciousness. I call it the law of oneness because it's truly the belief that everything I love is built on. Okay, so with the law of pure potentiality, and yes, y'all gonna have breakfast with me, honey. We'll discuss that too. But realizing that our true self is consistently trying to manifest the things that are unmanifest in our lives. And as we do that, we become a part of the universe that manifests everything. So as we realize that we are manifesting our desires, whether consciously or unconsciously, we will understand that we're part of the universe that is manifesting continuously on our behalf indiscriminately. Indiscriminately is the appropriate word there because you have to know that it's not, okay, this is what I say I want. This is what my deepest desire is. So if, let's say, you are in medical school and you want to be a doctor, right? But your deepest desire is to be a musician. Even if you become a doctor, you won't stay a doctor, and it's more likely that you'll be moved towards the musician in you eventually the closer you get to yourself. So there are people look at it in different ways. Deepak Chopra called it self-referral and object referral. Freud called it something else. Buddha and Krishna called it something else. Dr. Sebi called it something else. Oprah calls it something else. There's always something. So what we're going to refer to it here is ego versus self. I'm going to blend some stuff together, but it's still ego versus self. Ego being object referral and self being self referral. Ego being things outside of yourself, and self being your true self, your spirit. Okay? So if you are operating in pure potentiality, then your self, your spirit, is invincible. You are outside of all your situations and all your circumstances. You exist in a realm on your own where you can create and be as you please. I know it sounds a little flaky, but it's honestly very, very true. Ego, when you are saying, okay, I've achieved this level of success because I have this, whether this be a person, respect, approval of others, things, money, jobs, careers, titles, all of those things are great to have, but if those are the things that are making you happy, then baby, those are based off of ego. That's not pure you. When you get to a point to where if you lose everything and you don't lose everything. If you have the idea or the possibility of losing everything and you're still able to press on and survive, and it's not a press, it's a flow still, then you're where you need to be. Understanding that situations and circumstances and things come and go, but life is only once. So you're going to live it and you're going to make it the best experience ever. as good papaya, and I'm not even a papaya fan. So there are ways that we can implement these things into our life. Silence, like true silence, not meditation music, not the radio, just silence. Sit in silence. People will go crazy trying to sit in silence for hours or days. There's retreats where you sit in silence for weeks. Monks and different spiritualists do it for months and just don't say anything. I did it for about an hour this morning, and honestly, it was a strain, not because it was stressful, but because I'm such a people person that when people walk up to me, I want to speak, I want to say hi, I want to be friendly, and that's a wonderful place to be. But what you have to realize is you can do that and be silent. So your energy will start to give off such a peace that it's just animals, people will walk up to you and you're just quiet, and they know it's not because you don't want to talk to them, it's because you're in a place of stillness, you're in a place of silence, and you're listening to everything around you. So I dare you today to incorporate that into whatever day you're watching this, to incorporate that into your life for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours today. That's one way to start activating that law of pure potentiality. Another way to activate the law of pure potentiality is meditation. Like pure conscious meditation, not meditation or focusing on something that you want. Not focusing on something that you don't want, definitely, but just simply meditating on the things around you, saying your mantras, saying your affirmations, and just believing, but you're not calling or you're not asking for anything. You're in true state of meditation. Do that for 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, okay? Entering into a state of non-judgment. Now, it sounds easy because you're going to say, I don't judge people anyway. I guarantee you it's not just people, it's situations. Like what I just did with the papaya. Well, I'm not really a fan of papaya, but this papaya is great, right? I judged it. Being in a state of just letting things be what they are and not forming an opinion or a judgment about them. Because there is space and time between what you're trying to manifest or what you want to have in your life, your deepest heart's desires, and the thought of what you think about something. So being in a place of non-judgment and just coexisting and allowing everything having its right to exist as what it is being in a place of non-judgment. Start out small. Do it for 20 minutes today. And especially if you do it in silence, because you'll look around, you'll judge the ceiling, you'll judge the floors, you'll judge the mirror, you'll judge the walls, you'll judge the mosquitoes, you'll judge the weather. Why do we judge the weather? It is the weather. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can change. You can move, you can leave, you can go somewhere else, but the air is going to be the air. The rain is going to come from the clouds. The sun is going to shine. It is going to happen, or it's not. And either way, it's a good thing. Accepting that things are good because they simply are is a beautiful place to be, and it puts you in a place of non-judgment. The fourth way to tap into the law of pure potentiality is tapping back into nature. Getting your feet on the ground, in the sand, in the dirt, whatever, feeling some sun, touching a tree, being one with nature, just going outside and standing and soaking and absorbing the sun and absorbing the air without judging it, and just being in it and being in a beautiful place with it. Admiring nature and admiring the science of it all. How beautiful is it that that tree is enabling me to breathe? How beautiful is it that the cells in my body are connected so deeply to the earth that we rotate, that they move at the same speed, that the same degrees, how beautiful is it that everything in me connects me to the earth, that if the earth dies, I can't live either. And especially, and when you go back to your state of non-judgment, apply that to yourself as well. When I say don't judge, I mean don't judge anything. See if you can apply. Let me know how many of those things you can apply to your life. I'm curious. Apply them. Moving into pure consciousness by applying the law of pure potentiality is, it places you in a place of infinite possibility, of infinite creativity, in a field of possibilities, because you begin to manifest your desires. And you begin to manifest not just your desires, but you stop bringing forth those things that you don't want, because you're no longer judging things and giving things access to negative feelings about them. Because the more you think of something, we know, the more you see it in your life. So if you're constantly judging, and if you're constantly judging and you're seeing things in a negative way, you're bringing more negative things into your life. So moving into a state of non-judgment, allowing yourself to be silent, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to express, you'll start to understand your true self. Because a lot of you probably don't even know your true self. You've probably never even tapped into your true self. And if you did, it scared you a little bit, because it meant you had to change way too much. It meant you had to step away from the ego and the things that made you what you are. It meant you had to let go of some titles. It meant you might have had to let go of some people. It meant you might have had to step away from some situations that you were in love with. I'm not in the state of non-judgment right now, because I do believe that is the best grape that I've ever eaten in my life. And I'm going to eat it seeds and all. Child, that was just like, that was amazing. I got to figure out where that came from, because I can't go get no more. I have been on a very strict diet. I eat twice a day. This is meal one. But I swear that was the best. That was the best grape ever. I'm thinking I should well, no. I don't know. See, overthinking. Instead of just enjoying another one of those wonderful grapes, I was judging it. And I was talking about it. Well, I'm talking to y'all. I was listening to another conversation. I stepped outside of myself. And my thought was a thought of lack. Being honest with you, my thought was I should not eat all of this right now, because I might not have anything later, because there's only 2 meals. So maybe I should save part of it, eat part of it later, instead of just enjoying what it is. Who knows what's going to happen later? It's just my fear of lacking something. So yes, dear, we all do it. We're going to be cautious, and we're going to be more aware of it now. So our self is basically our spiritual essence. And when you move into your spiritual essence, you are able to better create the life that you truly, deeply desire. And those of you who know me, y'all know I've been in corporate America for a very long time. I have held a lot of titles. I have multiple degrees, all of this other great stuff. This is my truest desire. Outside eating fruit in the sun. Healing myself with nature. And helping others to heal in the process. Being able to support my daughter while I do that. Having the support of friends and family and loved ones. Situations aren't always easy. Life won't always be easy. but knowing that they have the potential to be great. Knowing that you are a part of the thing that manifests and brings all those things to life, brings everything to life. You are a part of the thing that brings nature to life. You are a part of that. You're a part of the thing that created the butterfly that I was getting ready to show you that flew away. When I checked in last night, a big white, I think it was a butterfly, but I'm pretty sure it was a moth because it was drawn to the light, flew in my room. Like within 30 minutes, I was sheenaing the room, good witching it up, moving all the furniture and changing all the sheets and all the pillows and setting out crystals and candles and herbs and all this kind of stuff everywhere. And a big moth, about this big, flew into my room and he stayed with me all night. Now, when he first came in, all I knew it was dark and something flew in my room and I couldn't see it and it was white and it was scary and I was not swatting at it but trying to move around it like. And then when I saw it fly by me, it was just such a beautiful thing. I let it be and it settled on my mirror. There's a long mirror in the room and it settled on the mirror and it stayed there for a while until I went and got in the shower. And after I got out of the shower, I didn't see it anymore. I had no idea where it went. And when I woke up this morning and I opened the door, it flew back out. And that's a sign that it's a good sign. It's a very good omen. And it means that your purest desires are coming. It's a beautiful sign. And it was meant specifically for me at that time. And I needed that, and I didn't judge it. I sat with it. I didn't try to escort it out. Although initially my initial thought was, oh, I got to help this thing get out of here because I can't be sleeping here with stuff flying around. I don't know what's going to do. What if it land on my face? It was fine. If it did land on my face, I was sleeping. I didn't know. I don't see any moth scars. Butterfly kisses. I don't see anything. So it must be fine. So standing in that and operating in that is a beautiful, beautiful thing and a beautiful place to be. So again, realizing that our true self is one of seeking the expression of the unmanifest to the manifest draws us into the universe and puts us in alignment with the all that manifests everything. Put those things in motion today. Start your walk along with me in the Law of Pure Potentiality. This is morning one here at Usha Village. Yes, I'm going to be posting more videos and all this other kind of stuff, but our growth is more important than anything else, and I did not want to start my day without helping you to start yours. Peace, love, and light, y'all. From the Good Witch. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. And if you get anything from the box below, all of the proceeds go to funding and building schools and restroom facilities and helping get electricity in a little village in Ghana called Gamoa Adam that I love and has a very special place in my heart. So please continue to grow and support them and support me in the endeavor that we're doing to build there. Okay? Check out the description box below. Peace, love, and light, y'all, from the Good Witch.